Good morning, everyone. Today, we're heading out of town on a weekend camping trip. Well, guys, I was able to get today, Friday, off from work, so we're going to be heading out of town for 3 days, and we are going to Griffin, Indiana, so it should be a lot of fun, and we are taking a pretty good setup here. Yesterday, when I got home from work, I got the toys out of the garage, and I made sure they're all good to go here, so really quickly, I do just want to showcase what we're bringing here. I'm still waiting on a few of the kids to finish packing their clothes, and then we're going to be heading on out here, but look at this, guys. This is a 2020 F450 Platinum. This is just shy of $100,000 here. It's probably one of my favorite trucks in all Farm Sim 19, just because of all of the customizable features here on it. Now today is actually going to be our first trip with our brand new camper as well. This is a 40-foot voltage fifth wheel. This is a tri-axle. Now this is also a toy hauler, which means we could haul the toys with it, but also we could fold down a few extra bunk beds and the kids can sleep, and we do have slide outs. I mean, this thing is fully loaded, which is pretty sweet here. And you guys might be asking, Square, what toys are you bringing? And we are going to be bringing the Yamaha YXZ1000 here. That should be a lot of fun. And also, this is a little bit on the older side, but the Honda ATC 200X, pretty sweet butts. I'm going to go double check to make sure they're still packing, and I do want to get a bag of snacks packed here, but we have to get everything loaded on up, and hopefully we can leave the house here before 8:30 here and get on our way to the campsite. Like always, guys, there's a full mods list link down below, and if you do end up enjoying today's video, please hit that like button, as it does help out with the YouTube algorithms. But today, guys, this is probably one of the last FS19 videos before FS22 comes out, which I am pretty excited for. And what better way than to go camping here? You guys seem to be really liking these types of videos, and these are a lot of fun here. Now, this is going to be a bit tricky, I think. We are going to have to pull it out into the roadway here, put our hazards on, and I think that's just going to be the way we're going to have to get it loaded on up here. It's just too tricky. Unless we could just drive it around, that might be an option here. But one thing, let's fold back the tailgate. Now the other, since this is so wide here, let's get those tow mirrors folded on out. Perfect. Wow, that is so sweet here as well. But overall, I mean, F450 Platinum's the way to go here. Now looks like the road is pretty quiet, and I think I'm actually gonna load it up here. I think we'll get the ramp folded down, and we'll get to loading. Well, guys, I got the ramp lowered here, and I'm just double checking everything here. So the slide out's working, the stabilizers are, and we also do have the canopy working along with the steps. So I think we'll probably try to put the small Honda up first. They're trying to make sure the weight is proper, because this is a 4 or 5 hour drive. But look at this thing, guys. Look at how wide those tires are. That is just so cool here. Now, almost all the mods in today's video were actually released by the Rental Man Buck here, and the map is Griffin, Indiana, which is also on the Xbox. You guys have been asking me quite a lot about this map here, but look at how cool this thing is. This should be perfect. We can't really go too fast with this thing, but just cruising around exploring the campgrounds is what mainly we're going to be doing here with it. Hopefully we don't lose any traction going on in, and let's hop in the Yamaha. Now this is actually my first Yamaha side-by-side here. I've always had Polaris and Can-Am, so this should be pretty exciting. Definitely a pretty unique design here. This thing does look awesome though. Well, guys, we're ready to get rolling here. It did take almost about an hour and a half to get loaded on up here, but we should be good to go. I did double check everything here. Now, going up over this curb, the sidewalk here is a little tricky here, especially with just how tight and narrow these roads are here. But camping is a lot of fun, especially for an extended weekend, which is pretty cool here. But like I mentioned, guys, FS22 is right around the corner, and I plan to bring you guys so much cool videos here. You guys might be seeing 2 videos a day over the course of the next few weeks here, and I hope everyone is just having a pretty good day here so far. Starting off your Friday great is always pretty sweet here, but I will put down the camera and catch you guys back when we're close to the campsite. The F450 is the right truck for this, guys. We're probably at 15,000+ pounds, and this is pretty wide here. The dually does give it that extra stability, which is great to see as well. But you guys can see we're actually getting pretty close here now. I have heard from a few buddies that went camping here a few weeks ago that the trails are pretty grown in, Hopefully we don't have branches scraping up against our brand new toy hauler here. We don't want any damage to it, and we also don't want to be breaking branches off here, since we want to keep it as intact as we can here. But there were a few storms over the last week or so, so hopefully there isn't any fallen trees. But oh yeah, here is a trail. Wow, this is going to be a bit tight here. Hopefully, let's actually activate the 4x4 here. We don't want to have any problems there. Alright, we're going to have to hop out of the truck a few times here. We don't want to be going over these pieces of wood, especially with a toy hauler. That could make it a little bit unstable here for us. This actually, if there's more branches like this might be a long drive here. We're only going in the woods, probably about a half mile. And I will say, guys, this trail looks like more of an ATV trail than it does a trail for trucks. And wow, look at that, already another one here, especially on these turn areas. We do need it pretty wide here. See, some of these I just really can't grab a hold of pretty quickly, but we're good to go on there. Oh yeah, just look at how tight this is, boys. Wow. But we're still able to fit on through here. Luckily, we do a 4x4 diff lock, so we should be good to go. And at times, we can't even see the trucking camera here. Look at, oh, that's going to be close. We're taking a few branches. We've gone down the trail roughly a half mile here. I think this is the most open area we're going to find. And I'm thinking this is probably where we're going to set up our camp here. Just hopped out to see if we could get this moved out of the way, and we could set it up here. Now, one thing, guys, actually, the door our campsite is actually going to be towards the woods, which I am actually pretty excited for here. Oh, yeah, this is going to work out pretty good here for us. A little tight, but we're going to make it all work here. So let's get going here. We do need the stabilizers, everything to get all set up. Alright, let's pull the F450 on out there, so we should be good to go now. I did get all the stabilizers all set up, and the trailer should be level here. You guys can see, look at how fancy this thing is with steps. We have a little handle there, the canopy, so wow, this is going to be awesome to spend a few days here. But now, I'm going to have to go find the key to open up the back door here, and we'll get these unloaded. Alright, let's get the Yamaha fired on up here now. Like I mentioned, guys, this is our first time really ripping this thing around, which I am pretty excited for here. But really quickly, before we go have a little bit of fun, I do want to get some firewood here. And I think with the storm and all those branches falling off the trees, I think getting firewood is going to be a pretty simple task here for us as well. But like always, guys, I do have an Instagram. I post every single day over on it, and highly recommend you guys go check it on out here for the latest updates about the channel and so much more over there as well. But we're almost all ready to go, so let me get some of these wood. I did bring one of my old chainsaws with me, so we'll cut a few pieces, and then we're gonna go rip around for the rest of today. Well, the chainsaw doesn't want to start here, so I think we're going to come on back to that. But why don't we hop on the old Honda here now? I do want to go exploring first, try to learn the land before we go ripping around here. I really want to get that Yamaha opened up, see if we go max speed in a few areas here. But this is perfect for trail riding, and we have a nice helmet on here. Definitely want to get some more riding gear. As I was coming into campgrounds, I did see this here. Why don't we go exploring on the other side and see what is over here as well. Wow, this is pretty grown in. There's still leaves on the trees here, and hopefully the leaves do end up falling off here as well. But like I mentioned, FS22 is here. It's going to be so much fun. Can't wait for all the cool videos, and hopefully we could go camping in that pretty soon here. We're getting mud all over us here. I think with the recent rains, it is just flying up all over here on us. But hey, that's part of fun when you're off-roading. I did go off the trails, but I'm back here, especially with how big this is. You can see it pretty far in the woods here, but let's hop on this thing. And like I mentioned, I don't think we're really going to be able to open on up here. Maybe we could just rip around this trail on this side here, since this looks to be a little bit wider. Oh wow, pretty cool log cabin there. Oh yeah, look at that, boys. We're getting some pretty fast speeds. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow, pretty big area. Now, I'm not sure if we should be ripping around in someone's property, so we're just going to go back on this. But oh yeah, this thing is going to be so much fun. Now, I think one of my buddies said he might end up making the drive out here to maybe spend the night if we do have an extra bed, which we do have here. But I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to see if I can get a little fire pit going and just have a great time relaxing out here on this fun weekend camping trip. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.